This is a 6-inch cake here and I've used some black and purple buttercream to cover it. You can use any color that you like. With some green buttercream in a piping bag, cut a small hole at the end of the piping bag and pipe zigzag structures to resemble leaves. You can pipe these leaves in varying heights and all across the top of the cake. You can use the same design on the side of the cake as well by all means. Repeat the exact same process and you will have this lovely design on the side of the cake as well. For now, I'm going to show you on top of the cake. So repeat the same process all across the cake, and as you can see, the leaves are all in various heights. Now use the same piping bag to pipe strands of buttercream. We are going to pipe flowers on top of this, again in varying heights. This will add texture as well as a natural flow to your design. If it's all the same length, it would lack that character, so be mindful to stick to that various heights that we follow throughout this design. So carry on and pipe as many strands as you like in between the designs. Even if you're doing the design on the side of the cake, the exact same procedures apply. So once you have done this, now we are going to add some flowers on top of the cake. For this, I've got a Wilton 104 nozzle and I've got some purple buttercream, and all I'm going to do is pipe a simple petal and a smaller simple petal on top of the petal. So if you have watched the first free tutorial that all email subscribers get, you know how to pipe cherry blossom. The petal techniques is exactly same to that. So do revisit that tutorial if you'd like to. Now for the yellow flowers, I've got Wilton 352 nozzle and I'm just going to pipe simple leaf-like structures. For this, the sharp edge of the Wilton 352 nozzle, you can put it against the cake at a 30-degree angle and squeeze gently to evenly release a small size petal. Repeat this throughout as many times as you like to pipe these beautiful, gorgeous 3-petal simple yellow flowers. This is the exact same technique that we use to pipe leaves as well. By all means, you can use any nozzle. It doesn't have to be Wilton. So if you don't have Wilton in the country that you live in, you can just buy any brand of nozzles as long as the shape of the nozzle is the same. So we are finishing off by piping some tiny dots on top of the yellow flower. I have a Wilton 2 writing nozzle here. If you don't have a writing nozzle, by all means, put some white buttercream in a piping bag and cut a small hole at the end. That would do as well. Again, I have here a Wilton 2 writing nozzle with some blue buttercream and I'm piping simple dots on top of this green strands of buttercream. If you don't have the nozzle, by all means, feel free to cut a small hole at the end of the piping bag and you can easily pipe these dots resembling lavender blooms. We can use any different colors that you like for this design. You don't have to stick to the color combinations I'm using. By all means, feel free to experiment with different colors. It will still look very beautiful. Repeat the process and pipe as many blue flowers as you like in between the green strands of leaves that we have. Now using the green buttercream, we are just going to pipe zigzag movements resembling tiny leaf structures. So I've used here the exact same piping bag. Now we can pipe some leaves. I have here Wilton 352 nozzle here, which is the leaf nozzle. By all means, you can use any leaf nozzle that you want. This leaf nozzle have a V structure to it and it's really great for piping leaves. We can finish off by adding some textures. For this, I'm just using small white and yellow dots in between. You can use any color that you wish to. You can even use some buttercream in a piping bag with a hole cut at the end and pipe tiny little dots in between this design. It adds to the texture as well as the character of the design, so I really love these tiny dots. You can repeat the same dots with another color. I've used purple here. It is a good idea to use a bright color for these dots because it really does bring out the design a little bit more. Now we are going to pipe the border around the cake. For this, I'm using the leaf nozzle again, which is Wilton 352. As you can see, this is the same nozzle that we used to pipe the yellow flowers, and it's the exact same piping bag. All I'm going to do is pipe tiny little leaf-like structures around the cake, one petal at a time. It is such a effective border technique, this one, and I love this for all of my floral cakes. You can mix and match the colors. You can use one single color, keep it simple. It's up to you.